Good morning, YouTube, and thank you for watching Page of Styles. For my returning viewers, thank you very much for your continued support. And for the newcomers, if you find the content to be informative and entertaining, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. So today, I want to get into a very unhyped summer fragrance from the house of L'Artisan Parfumeur, and that is Mon Numero 9. So for the box, you get the company's name, the product name, the concentration, which is Eau de Cologne, and the size, which is 100 mils pretty much. On the top, you get the 9. There's nothing on either side. There's nothing even on the, there's nothing actually on the bottom either. And on the back, you have your product information and barcode. Now with the bottle, I love these glass bottles. Look very good with your collection. So you get the Mon Numero 9 there. You have the company's name, L'Artisan Parfumeur, on the side right here. On the bottom, I believe that's the batch code and some other information. I'm not sure if you can see it, but some other information. And on the cap, their crest. So, I mean, it's my scent of the night now, getting out the shower, but when you first atomizer, it's pretty good. I'm not sure what citrus this is, but I know it's citrus, lime, lavender, rhubarb. The top notes are the star players, the MJs, the LeBrons, the Kobe's, the Pete Rose, Kirby Puckett, whatever star that you grew up watching, sports-wise, this is it. When I say this is so attention-grabbing, nose-grabbing, attention-getting, eye-catching, this is it right here. I mean, I'm so glad I blind bought this. I mean, I just looked at the notes and was like, I don't really do the eau de colognes. They don't last long. Wrong. One, the opening is beautiful. And since it's an eau de cologne, pretty much the opening is the is what you're going to get for most of the time. I mean, it does have mid notes and base notes, but rhubarb, citrus, lime, lavender, that's what you're going to get in a little shizu leaf. Opening, I give this damn near a 10. I know I usually don't give 10s, but this is almost a 10. I'll say a 9.75 just because I said in a previous videos, ain't nothing perfect. 9.75 for the opening. The opening is what's going to draw you in. I have Lacoste Long, but that rhubarb in that does not compare to this at all. It does not compare to this. Now, these are the note breakdowns, which I got from Base Notes and Fragrantica. Key lime, I was right on that. Citron, petitgrain, I don't really get that. Lavender, rhubarb for the top notes. Mint notes, cyclamen, shiso leaf, rose, myrrh. I don't get the rose or myrrh. And for the base notes, vetiver, musk, woody notes. I do get the vetiver and the dry down, and the woody notes. Musk, I'm not fully sure of. I mean, if it is, it's really light for the fact the top notes comprise of like 80% of the longevity on this thing, which the longevity as an eau de cologne isn't bad. I got about from 9-12. I put it on at 9:12 this morning, and it didn't really come into a faint skin scent until about 2:30. From 9 to 10:30, you're going, or I should say an hour, hour and a half is where you're going to get your strongest projection, which is not beast mode at all, but it's enough to grab people's attention. After that, you're still going to get, once again, the top notes is the best. And the the great thing I should say about this is that the top notes pretty much comprises most of this fragrance. So the rhubarb, the lime, the citrus, you're going to have that for almost 3 to 4 hours into it. It's that last hour and a half, going on 2 hours, where you're finally going to experience the dry down. The dry down is pretty generic, just because once again, vetiver, musk, woody notes, almost. Well, I ain't gonna say almost, but a lot of what I have, a lot of what I have, pretty much that consists of the base notes. I mean, when I say you have to experience this opening note, because this opening note is a banger for the summer. I mean, in high heat, I mean, I'm not going to, it was like maybe 87 today, but it just smells so good. I got a few unsolicited compliments when I was out with the girls and with the family. So, man, I don't know what else to say about this. I just had to film this for the fact. If you don't have this, I would definitely recommend this. I don't think you can't like this unless you don't like citrus, unless you don't like smelling fresh, unless you don't kind of like the spicy nuance of the rhubarb to go with the citrus, then no, I wouldn't suggest it for you. But if you do like that, this is a must-have, I think, for any fragrance collector. Once again, with an odor de cologne, you generally pretty much might get 2 to 3 hours. I get 5 hours before it becomes a faint skin scent, which is unusable fragrance or unusable longevity to me. I'm not going to count when you got to do all of that. I'm not counting that. I'm counting where you can at least have your arm away from, a few inches away from your nose and still catch it. Yes, it's going to be 5 hours. And to me, that's better than Aqua de Gio on my skin. So, I don't know. I mean, this is just a great, great fragrance for the summer. You can't wear this in the fall. You can't wear this. I'm not going to say you can't, because you can do what you want to do. I wouldn't suggest it for the fall, winter. This is strictly spring, summer, and it does its best in high heat situations. And the good thing about it is, even though it's niche and it's l'artisan, it don't cost much at all. I believe I got this from Fragrance X for 59, maybe 59.64 with New York State tax, your tax in your state, whoever's watching this. Maybe not as much. But here, with everything, it was like $64. And this is, once again, 100 mil. This is definitely a bang for your buck. If I had this when I put out my Ted Williams Triple Crown winners for price, performance, and smell, this would have been on it. So once again, I'm not trying to hype nothing up that ain't been hyped before, but this got me hyped. So once again, I'm going to keep this short and simple. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this content to be informative, entertaining, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Support your boy. We're going to come out with more content. We're going to try to drop a lot more videos of fragrances that are not hyped but are great. And if they're not great, they're good. I mean, that's I just want to do something a little different from everybody else. Obviously, great minds think alike. So I may show some fragrances that's been, reviewed before, but I'm gonna just try to add my little twist on it. Man, just let's grow and evolve together. In this book of life, please turn to the page of styles. I'll see y'all in another one. This got me hyped after taking a shower and applying this. And once again, man, signature scent for the summer. Just bring it with you, because after the 5 hour mark, it's going to fall off a cliff. That's, to me, my skin, my dry skin. You may get more if you got oily skin, but for my dry, fragrance absorbing skin, 5 hours. Reapply. People's gonna be mesmerized and be looking at you. Salute.